a note about the announce team. I don't know if you saw this, but Pat McAfee has missed a few episodes of TV. And he recently was on his Pat McAfee show and basically said, "Hey guys, I'm exhausted. Continuing to just catch up on life as a whole. Post Money in the Bank, pre Night of Champions feels like a good time. I was getting pretty exhausted there. So shout out to everybody, to WWE for looking out for me too. Very, very thankful. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think this is great, but I am curious. Like, that feels like a sentence we would have never heard in the Vince McMahon era of WWE. I mean, it was rare for an announcer to miss a show way back when, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. It was very rare. Well, he's a unique act, uh, and he kind of steers his own ship. It seems like, but he's got a good gig there, man. I'm sure he's making great money. He's working a part-time schedule, so good for him. I hope he continues to do well and sticks with it. He adds to the shows because he's so irreverent and different. So I'm a fan of his work, and I'm glad that he's still doing what he does. But you don't want to get some announcer bigger than the product, and I'm not saying that's the case here, but it's getting close.
Well, it's also getting close to AEW All In. It's going to be AEW's first ever stadium show here in the United States. It's at Globe Life Field, which is Arlington, Texas, right where the Cowboys play in the suburbs of Dallas. And it's going down on Saturday, July 12th. This is a big opportunity, and boy, have they stacked the deck. What a card we're going to get. We know for sure we're getting a rematch that JR and, well, the rest of the wrestling world loves. It's Kenny Omega and Okada once again. This time they're going to be combining the titles. Kenny Omega comes in as the international champ. Okada comes in as the continental champ. What do you expect to see in this match, Jim?
Oh man, that's hard to call. They're both great. They both work their best matches in the biggest environments, biggest situations. So I think it'll be good. I think it'll be real good. They got great chemistry. They've danced before, and it's always been a good result. Strong performances. So I think it's going to be good, man. I like both those guys a lot, and I can't see how it can be anything but great.
It is going to be interesting to see how this shakes out. Of course, we know that they've set wrestling history, as a trilogy before. And I know that you called a lot of those matches. I mean, Wrestle Kingdom 11, we saw Kenny and Okada go 46 minutes, and Okada got the win. I think that match in particular may have been one that you said was arguably one of the all-time greatest matches you've ever seen. We saw him go 60 minutes and do a draw in Osaka. And now we're gonna finally see a match here on American soil. Of course, there was another match in Osaka that went 64 minutes, and Kenny won. So if you're keeping score, Kenny's got to win, Okada's got to win, and they have a draw. If you had the all powerful pencil here, would you just flip a coin? I mean,
I don't know if I'd flip a coin, but I think I'd lean towards Omega winning. And not for any particular reason either, but they got great chemistry. They've danced before. There's just no reasons that match shouldn't be a show stealer. It's booked that way. It should deliver that way. So if nothing else, you're going to watch one match on the show. That'd be the one I'd pick out.
We've also seen Toni Storm and Mercedes Moné announced for the women's world title. John Moxley and Hangman Adam Page for the men's world title, and an AEW men's casino gauntlet match and an AEW women's casino gauntlet match. So we'll have 5 matches announced as you and I are recording, and in total transparency, we are recording Wednesday morning, so in advance of Dynamite. So by the time you're hearing this, maybe there was another match announced, but I bring this up, Jim, because historically we've seen AEW load up a pay-per-view with a ton of matches, and there's still a little bit of time to get there. But we've seen WWE lean more towards 5 matches a pay-per-view. We know that AEW is in a different game than WWE because WWE has premium live events that are included with a streaming service. AEW are still the kings of pay-per-view when it comes to professional wrestling. So they're going to try to over-deliver. I'm sure between 0 hour and the actual pay-per-view, I mean, you'll wind up with 4 or 5 hours of great wrestling action. But it does feel like there's going to be less matches on this card. Do you think we're going to see longer matches here, Jim? I mean, with some of the talent and the matches that have been announced so far, they do all lend themselves to being longer matches, right?
Yeah, I think so. And that's my take on it. I think the longer matches are the better. They give a chance to tell a better story, to engage the audience in a more emotional way. So, but I still think Omega's got to me, I'm leaning towards him winning, but it'll be a great match. It'll be those two guys are proud. They've headlined major events and huge stadiums and so forth. So they know what they're doing. And I think that whatever they decide to do, whatever's chosen for them, will be the right thing. It should be really entertaining.
I, for one, am pumped to see what happens at AEW's first stadium show. Of course, tickets are on sale now, AEWTIX.com. But you should also know that Starcast is going to be there that weekend. We've started to announce a whole bunch of talent. We've started to announce a whole bunch of panels. Bracelets are on sale right now. You can grab your gold bracelet or your platinum bracelet at STARRCAST.com. You don't want to miss it on Friday, July 11th or Saturday, July 12th. As a recap, this is like a week-long event for you because Garland, Texas, which is a short drive away, you can actually go see AEW Dynamite on July 9th. Collision will be taped in the same building on July 10th. And then on Friday, you get to start your day, and it's an all-day affair at Starcast at the Sheraton in Arlington. And then, of course, that night, we get the Ring of Honor pay-per-view on Friday, July 12th. We're going to start early again on Saturday morning on July 12th, and we're going to welcome a whole host of legends. And then we'll go walk a couple of blocks to the stadium and see AEW's first stadium show, AEW All In. It is a matinee affair. And I'm, for one, excited about a panel that's never happened before and realistically may never happen again. The Texas Legends will have John Layfield. We'll have Stan Hansen. We'll have Dustin Rhodes. We'll have Dory Funk Jr. We'll have Kevin Von Erich. This is a who's who of Texas legends. And you just think about the last names associated with this. Rhodes, Funk, Von Erich, Hansen, and Layfield. I mean, realistically, this has never happened before, and I think it's a safe bet it never will again. What a pro photo op that's going to be for longtime Texas wrestling fans, don't you think, Jim?
Oh yeah, three of the pillars of that the Texas wrestling tradition has been built upon. Very impressive list, and certainly worth the price of admission, as the old cliche goes. Those guys right there. They all have contributed in different generations in different ways. When you got a Von Erich and you got a Funk, you got the great Stan Hansen. It's pretty damn impressive.
There's going to be a who's who at Starcast. We hope you'll be amongst the who's. Go grab your bracelets right now. That's going to get you access to the events. Dirty Dave Silva's going to be there. Good old JR hopes to be there. I'm going to be there. Everybody's going to be there. You should be too. It's STARRCAST.com. Friday, July 11th and Saturday, July 12th at the Sheraton in Arlington. Don't we all love summer vacation? Relaxing, laying out by the pool, barbecues, hitting the beach, doing, well, nothing. Well, how about a summer vacation from your house payments? With SaveWithConrad.com, you can do just that. Reduce your monthly payments by making the equity you built up in your home work for you. You can roll together those high interest rate credit cards into one lower monthly payment and perhaps access some of that newfound equity to turn your house into your dream home with no money out of pocket. And how about this? You get to skip your next 2 house payments. That's right. You won't have to make your June or your July house payment. You're done until August 1st. Go right now to SaveWithConrad.com. Let my team run the numbers for you for free. There's no obligation, and if we can't help you save some cash, we won't waste your time. And did I mention we're offering a 3-year guarantee right now? That's right. That means if at any point interest rates improve over the next 3 years, you get a free refi. That's right. No new lender fees from us. So you get to save money now without wasting money later when the rates improve on a whole second set of closing costs. why not go to savewithconrad.com and get a guarantee? Save money now and save money later with your friend in the mortgage business. That's me, Conrad Thompson at savewithconrad.com. Shoot me an email at conrad@savewithconrad.com. Give us a call at 888-425-0105 or get yourself a quick quote. Even talk to a live person right now at savewithconrad.com. NMLS number 2129, equal housing lender. Let's take a summer vacation from house payments at savewithconrad.com.